All right, Mario, we're back. I want to spend the second half of this show talking about this quarterback market this off season because I'm really interested by this and by how it's going to shake up. So what I was thinking we could do is we'll take a look at each NFL team. You tell me if their quarterback will be their quarterback next year, and we'll go from there and see if we can find some fits. And predict what's going to happen, what's going to not. I'm definitely not just talking because I closed the page that I had open previously.
You would never do that.
Never do that. It's called vamping, by the way. I would never, ever vamp. That's just filler. Okay, let's start it off. Arizona Cardinals, Kyler Murray, quarterback next year?
Absolutely.
Agreed. Atlanta Falcons, Matt Ryan, quarterback next year?
Yes.
I think you're right. Baltimore Ravens, Lamar Jackson. Will the MVP be their quarterback next year?
No, absolutely.
Yeah, they're going to make the move. They're going to start McSorley next year. I like it. It's ballsy. The Buffalo Bills, Josh Allen.
Josh Allen, yeah, he's earned it.
Okay.
Oh, man, I never thought I'd say that.
Welcome to the dark side, buddy. The Carolina Panthers, Cam Newton.
No, sir. Hopefully he's playing for the Detroit Lions.
All right. The Chicago Bears, Mitch Trubisky.
Oh, this is a tough one. I think he starts the beginning of the season.
Agreed. The Cincinnati Bengals, Andy Dalton.
Nope, I think we're done with Redhead Andy.
But he led the Bengals to a victory 2 weeks ago.
Uh-oh.
The Cleveland Browns, Baker Mayfield.
Yes.
Dallas Cowboys, Dak Prescott.
Dak is there with a little bit more money.
Better be a lot more money. The Denver Broncos, Joe Flacco.
No, sir. Sorry,
okay, well,
Joseph.
I guess that's not fair.
Yeah.
The Denver Broncos, Drew Lock.
There we go. Yeah, he'll start the season.
The Detroit Lions, Matt Stafford.
No Stafford, no Blau.
Oh, no Stafford. I will mark down both Stafford and Blau available. The Green Bay Packers, Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers is definitely starting next year.
Houston Texans, Deshaun Watson.
Oh, yeah.
Indianapolis Colts, Jacoby Brissett.
This is interesting. This is what I think there might be a surprise bubbling over in Indy. So
okay.
I'm actually going to say no.
Okay. Brissett is, he won't be available, but fair enough. But the spot will be open.
Yeah.
The Jacksonville Jaguars, I don't know, take your pick. Nick Foles, Gardner Minshew.
Minshew will start.
The Kansas City Chiefs. This is Chad Henne. The guy who plays ahead of Henne is the funny hair.
Tip of the tongue.
Sherlock Holmes. Patrick Mahomes.
He'll be starting. I have a hunch.
And I think he's probably safe there. The Los Angeles Rams, Jared Goff.
He's gonna keep going. Yeah, the money.
The Chargers, Phil Rivers.
Sorry, so long, gunslinger Phil.
Peace out, Philip. All right. The Miami Dolphins and Ryan Fitzpatrick.
This is so strange. No, but no.
It really should be no. Let's just hope that logic prevails there.
Right.
The Minnesota Vikings and Kirk Cousins.
Wow, what a second half for Kirk Cousins, and he'll definitely be starting.
The New England Patriots and Tom Brady.
Ooh, mysterious. I'm actually going to go out on a limb and say no.
Wow. Okay. I think, for the record, this is the first time we disagree. The Saints and Drew Brees.
Yeah, ironically, the teams that I think should start to think about moving away from their longtime starters is the Saints, and I think the Pats will do it, and then I think the Saints will actually double down on Brees one more year.
Okay, but would you think this is a bring in the future at quarterback kind of year?
Yes, I definitely
or do you think that. Or is this we re-signed Teddy Bridgewater to be the future quarterback?
I don't think Teddy's taking that bait. I don't think he has another wait and see year in him.
Okay. All right, so he's going to be available. The New York Giants and Daniel Jones.
Yes.
The New York Jets and Sam Darnold.
Absolutely.
The Oakland Raiders and Derek Carr.
Ooh, interesting. He'll start the season, but hot seat.
The Philadelphia Eagles and Carson Wentz.
Give Carson another shot.
Yeah, I would say so. The Pittsburgh Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger.
He'll start the season. I think this is the last season we'll see Ben playing football.
Is there any chance Duck Hodges is a future starting quarterback in the NFL?
Absolutely. I mean, will he start again? Sure. Will he be named?
No, is he a legitimate starting quarterback?
No.
Okay. The San Francisco 49ers and Jimmy Garoppolo.
He's earned it, Jimmy G.
The Seattle Seahawks and Russell Wilson.
Yes.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Jameis Winston.
So long, famous Jameis.
Peace out. The Tennessee Titans and Ryan Tannehill.
Tannehill will actually start next year and give way to some young, maybe second-round pick.
So the Tannehill mania is going to it's going to be a 1-year thing for Tennessee.
Yeah, even though great tackle, way to get the team bought into you, but yeah.
Yeah, they trust this guy. The Washington Redskins and Dwayne Haskins.
It's his team now. Scary thought for him.
Okay. All right, so scary thought for everybody. So we have the Panthers, Bengals, Lions, Colts, Chargers, Dolphins, Patriots, Bucks available, and we have Cam Newton, Andy Dalton, Matt Stafford, Phil Rivers, Ryan Fitzpatrick. I'm not going to include Fitzpatrick. He's not a starting quarterback. Tom Brady, Teddy Bridgewater. Apologies to Ryan Fitzpatrick. Jameis Winston, Marcus Mariota. Let's see. Who are our draftees this year? One. Joe Burrow, of course. Do we agree that Joe Burrow will be the starting quarterback for the Cincinnati Bengals next year?
Yeah, Joe Burrow will be a day one starter.
Okay, so we're gonna fill the Bengals spot with Joe Burrow. Let's go with some other draft situations here. Other teams that would be picking, the Miami Dolphins have the 4th pick in the draft. Are they taking a quarterback?
It depends. I mean, the Tua thing hurts. Mm-hmm. I don't know if there's if what's his face comes out, Lawrence. I think so. I think.
He's a true sophomore, so he won't.
He's a true sophomore. Oh Jesus.
He will not be in the draft this year.
He will not be in the draft. Yeah. So no, I don't think they take anyone.
The other quarterbacks we'd be talking about, past Tua Tagovailoa, are guys like Justin Herbert from Oregon, and then there's the Fromm, Eason, Hurts group. Mm-hmm. But I think Burrow, Tua, and Herbert are probably the only guys who are certainly going to be first-round picks. One of those other guys statistically will be. But all right, so we're saying the Dolphins pass on quarterback at 4.
Yep.
Lions at 5. Are they gonna? Is it Tua? Do they go another position, or do they try and recreate the Matt Stafford magic with Justin Herbert?
I think that's where they will go. I think they will go Herbert, which would cause some boo birds in the morning.
And I would feel horrible for you, but buy you his jersey because it would be hilarious. The Cardinals aren't taking a quarterback, so basically we're looking for where Tua is going to land. The next option, would the Chargers consider Tua at 10?
I think Tua's in the 12 to 15 range, unfortunately.
All right. 14 is the Raiders. They don't need it. Okay, how about this? You are predicting something crazy to happen here. The Colts pick 15.
This is where I didn't even foresee this part. Okay, but this actually is now adding up to where you're like, okay, you're willing to take this guy, and if Tua gets a green light of health going into training camp.
Yeah.
Obviously he would have to do stuff in the spring.
Sure.
So to make it happen, but I think he's the guy that is worthy of like this whole switcheroo, that is unexpected switcheroo. Yeah.
So we're saying in terms of draft picks, the first round picks, Bengals get Burrow, Lions get Herbert, and the Colts get Tua. That leaves the Panthers, Chargers, Dolphins, Patriots, and Bucks with starting quarterback positions available. Let's start with the Panthers because they were the first team we talked about. Our options are Cam Newton, Andy Dalton, Matt Stafford, Phil Rivers, Tom Brady, Teddy Bridgewater, famous Jameis, and Mariota. Do we think Brady or Rivers retires?
I think both happens. I think they both retire. I think up until the draft, we'll hear some news about Brady signing somewhere, and I think he'll eventually retire.
Okay, so Rivers and Brady off the board.
Yes, sir.
Now Panthers now have Newton, Dalton, Stafford, Bridgewater, Winston, and Mariota. Who are they going with?
Depends who they bring in, but I think Mariota's first on the board to get another shot.
Okay. And are we including Ryan Fitzpatrick in this group too?
No.
Okay, agreed. The Chargers now have Cam Newton, Dalton, Stafford, and Bridgewater, and James.
Right now, as far as pieces go, Matt Stafford's a great fit in San Diego.
Okay, Stafford and San Diego. Miami Dolphins have Cam, Andy Dalton, Bridgewater, or Jameis.
I'm thinking I'm thinking, I mean, they're not going to go Bridgewater, so I think they go Andy Dalton.
I think you might be right. That just kind of feels like a one-year stopgap kind of thing for them. I could also see Jameis.
Yeah, exactly, too, but I just don't want to reward him here.
The New England, reward him here then. The New England Patriots, their options are Cam Newton, Jameis Winston, and Teddy Bridgewater.
Now, don't be surprised. I think Teddy's a great fit for what New England does.
Okay, this is going to be interesting to see who's... So Newton... I call this a couple weeks ago? Newton is, by default, the quarterback in Tampa Bay now.
You did say this a while ago, yeah.
So we're leading all of our. We've solved the NFL's quarterback problems. The Panthers get Mariota. The Bengals get Burrow. The Lions get Justin Herbert. The Colts get Tua Tagovailoa. The Chargers get Matt Stafford. The Dolphins have Andy Dalton. Dolphins fans. Again, it's gonna be another rough one. The Patriots get Teddy Bridgewater, and the Bucks get Cam Newton. That was fun.
Yeah, I mean, I think Andy Dalton's defense, Chris, like warm weather, like his arm doesn't die as badly in warm weather.
I feel like a guy with that complexion is not made to play in Miami.
Good point.
All right. Well, it's going to be fun to see how right or wrong we are when the cards fall as they're going to. But until then, I've been Chris Horwedel. He's been Mario HInes. This has been the Underdog Sports NFL Show. We thank you for listening, and we'll see you back here next week.